So Walking Dead's coming out end of this month, next month? New season?
3 weeks, I think.
Okay.
I don't know, it might be less.
You're a lot more excited for that than I am.
You'd think that.
Well,
you'd think that. Not from the end of the first half.
Yeah.
Of the season.
There's a lot of problems going on behind the scenes at AMC apparently.
Yeah, doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, to be honest, it is what it is. I've kind of switched off from the show. I used to watch it quite a lot, but
yeah,
it's got to that point where I feel like they have a fantastic first episode of the season, fantastic mid-season finale, fantastic first episode back, fantastic finale, and then the rest of it is just monotonous rubbish.
Yeah,
like, not rubbish. No, maybe that's a bit of a harsh term, but it's all character development and no anything going on. And I love character development, but I just feel like they've really kind of not got the balance right.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the season would probably play out better if you waited until the end and then watched them all in succession, if you know what I mean. Even if you did like 1 or 2 a day.
Yeah, that's
you know
true.
what I mean. But again, like spoilers on the internet, you can't really stay away from that stuff, no matter how hard you try.
Exactly.
So you have to watch week by week.
I mean, I spoiled it for director without even realising I spoiled it for him.
Yeah.
Bear in mind, I've not seen the episode in which the last episode of the mid-season finale, whatever you want to call it. I haven't seen that episode, but I know exactly what happens in it, and I accidentally spoiled it for director.
And yourself.
And myself. Well, it was hard to avoid, man. It was everywhere.
Yeah. I was surprised the director got so far without seeing it.
Shout out to him. He's not with us today. He got a tattoo today.
That makes it sound like he died. He's not with us
He's
today.
not with us anymore. Director has moved on to a better place. But no, he got a tattoo today. Give a shout out to him. He got a really cool
good
tattoo.
one, actually, yeah.
And a touchy tattoo done by, who was it, Martin Lee?
Yeah.
Shout out to him as well.
Yeah.
Done a very good job on it. But hey guys, welcome to Calamity Hatcher Podcast 4. Today we are going to be talking about the Infinity War trailer, the Deadpool 2 trailer, the Solo trailer, and the Venom trailer.
Yep.
Big week of trailers. So as always, if you like what you see here, give it a like, ask your friends to give it a watch, and please hit subscribe for more regular content, more fiery conversations and topicalness of the nerd culture. So we're going to start off today with the Infinity War trailer. So let's get right into that. So yeah, Infinity War. They dropped a new trailer for the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And it's incredible, I think.
Yeah, really good.
They're really getting the feels behind this. The
yeah.
theme music with just the whole thing of, it's all been leading to this, and it has.
They're just showing the slightest hints of the teamwork that is going to unfold as well. That's what I like.
Definitely.
They're not showing too much of the teamwork.
Literally just little link-ups. I mean, there's stuff that was shown in the Comic-Con footage involving Star-Lord and Doctor Strange. We've not seen any of the trailers.
Yeah, that's true.
So there's so much to be found in this.
Yeah.
Can't wait. What do you think in general?
I prefer the
more
short,
hyped,
I prefer the shorter trailer to the longer one, because as you know, I don't like trailers where they give away lots of footage, even if it's in a jumbled order. I feel like I look out for that when I'm watching the film.
Yeah.
So it's a bit.
Oh, we're going to come to a film later.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about that.
But I really like it.
Yeah, really good. What was your highlight of the trailer?
It's tough to say. I suppose it would have to be the Thanos little smile, just
with the 3 claw marks.
Yeah,
people are going mad over that. People are saying it's Wolverine. It's not bloody Wolverine, man. For the love of God, this deal has not gone through yet.
Yeah.
Please do not think it's Wolverine, because you will be disappointed. It's probably Panther or Cap.
Imagine if it is Wolverine though, and you're just blown away.
Literally, if you know what, if that happens, I'll eat my words.
Yeah.
I'll be extremely happy. But don't just give me some random actor. I want Hugh Jackman.
Yeah.
I think for me the highlight was the Spidey stuff. In the original suit, he's not in his Iron Spider suit. Looking like he's in a bit of a dire situation there, out of orbit by the looks of it as well, out of Earth's atmosphere.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. We know he's going to get that Iron Spider suit.
Yeah, it's going to be a badass moment.
I'm so excited for it. I do want to give a mention to the bit with Cap's new shield / gauntlets.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool. That I can get behind. So yeah, I'm really excited to see how that turns out. It should be really good. And how hyped are we now for this?
Pretty damn hyped. Pretty damn hyped. They've shown enough to make everyone interested, but they've still left out enough to make everyone really, really hyped.
Yeah, I think we've barely seen anything of the movie.
Yeah, we've seen like what 1% probably of like the possible teamwork and like fight scenes.
Yeah,
we're gonna see.
probably. I mean, I keep saying that I can't get more hyped for this movie, and then something else comes out, and I'm like, yep, I'm hyped. It's going to be incredible. I'm so excited for it. And I think the biggest thing is that they're deliberately putting these bits in the trailers. So in the first one, you had the bit with Nick Fury, like there was an idea to bring together a group of Marvel people, having the Avengers say it because it's come full circle.
Yeah.
And then this, where Tony's like, it's all been leading to this, and then we got that picture that Chris Pratt put on Twitter the other day, the 10 years of Marvel Studios one, where just showing the journey of like everyone who's been involved.
Yeah,
and it's fantastic. Just it's such a culmination. Right? I'm so excited to see how this turns out.
Yeah.
I think Infinity War's gonna break records this year.
Oh yeah,
in all aspects. So let's move on to another one. It seems to be everyone's second favourite superhero franchise, and that's Deadpool. We got a Deadpool 2 trailer. Now, I personally have been absolutely criticised for not enjoying Deadpool 2 as much as everyone else. Sorry, Deadpool the first one, because of the... I felt like there was too much backstory, there wasn't enough Deadpool as actual Deadpool.
I understand that.
And I was expecting some more kind of fourth wall breaking moments than I got. We got a few, granted, but I was expecting some kind of something a bit more meta, I guess. This seems to kind of be going back to that side of Deadpool.
Yeah, I feel like the reason they did that in the first one was because they had to establish him to give you a reason to get behind him, because he's not an atypical hero.
Yeah.
But again, I still think that there wasn't enough of like him actually being Deadpool in that film. So it's nice now that he is. Now we're going to get a whole film of him being.
Yeah, definitely. But I think something we've both spoken about is this. What we're worried with this now is the over-reliance on breaking that fourth wall.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, I'm pretty sure the reason the special effects are not on that green screened arm are because they are not done yet.
Yeah.
This film is still working itself out. And the whole thing with like time's up, you lazy fuck. Oh well, that's just bad writing. Well, it is.
Yeah.
It is just bad writing.
Yeah. Like they can get away with a few instances of like bad writing and then pointing it out, but if you did that the whole way through the film, everyone's going to look at it as you're just making a bad movie and trying to point it out, make it funny.
Literally.
So like people aren't as fickle as like the movie industry thinks we are, you know?
Yeah, but I think it. I mean, Josh Brolin as Cable looks bad.
Oh yeah, very Terminator feel. You pointed that out to me, and I didn't realise it until we just watched it.
Well, technically, his story is that of the Terminator in a way.
Yeah,
he's the son of Jean Grey and Scott Summers, but they're clones of Jean Grey and Scott Summers from the future.
It's kind of halfway between the Terminator's backstory and John Connor's backstory.
Literally, yeah. And he gets it. Well, no, Terminator Genesis. He gets infected with a techno-organic virus.
Yeah.
And always comes back in time to kill people to stop, his dystopian future. Falling apart. I think it's going to be quite good. It's going to be very interesting.
Yeah, it should be.
When the deal goes through.
Oh yeah, of course.
Because he'll be playing both Cable and Thanos.
Yeah.
So
dual role, I suppose. That's because he's mainly just doing motion capture for Thanos and voicing in it. So.
Yeah. Well, we don't know if they're going to keep things the same, but I guess they are. They're not going to get rid of Ryan Reynolds, is they? What was your highlight moment of the trailers, me?
Okay, I suppose it had to be the Woody Deadpool.
Oh my god,
that was actually fantastic. Like I literally creased like so hard when I was watching that for the first time, and I was just in stitches, just like I can't believe they're doing this.
And they've both got Wade on the bottom of their shoes.
Literally, that was what made it for me.
Oh, it was brilliant.
It was so good.
Honestly, I've laughed so hard.
Yeah,
but I think the bit before that, was the one for me, was actually the metal arm bit.
Yeah, no,
Where
I get
it's
that.
like, it's not like we're trying to remove a moustache.
Yeah,
oh my god.
Another good point. Yeah.
Pokes at Justice League.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
You know, it, kind of off topic, but I actually saw the other day that someone went back and redid the CG on the mustache.
Oh, really?
For like on a $500 PC, and it looked immensely better.
Wow.
And how much more hype does this trailer got you?
Honestly, with the Deadpool trailers, it's hard to get very hyped behind the film because they're intentionally funny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you expect, I don't know, it almost like it lowers your expectations almost.
Okay.
In a weird way, because again, like you just think, okay, they're going to go the comedy route this time, but then when you get into the film, you are going to get like the gore, the blood, the violence, you know? And it will surprise you, like
that's
even
true.
if you know that's going to happen, it will still surprise you based on like the trait of how the trailers go.
Well, I think with the trailers as well, all we've seen are very like fast cuts, really, of footage mainly.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I think
like
we
that.
will go into the film quite
fresh
on it, and yeah, I'm hyped for it now.
Yeah,
it's kind of disappeared off my radar. But as I keep saying repeatedly, everything has because of Infinity War. But it's generated some hype for me. I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes. And you know, Ryan Reynolds is the driving force behind it. So even though I had my faults with the first one, Ryan Reynolds killed that. Yeah, he is Deadpool the same way that Robert Downey Jr. is Tony Stark.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's. I'm completely sold. So let's go on to our next one. Now this is the movie that no one wanted, cares about,
or is probably going to see.
Yeah, well, no, Disney and Star Wars. All they've got to do is announce it, and they've got more money.
After the first weekend,
expect a massive no. Yeah, literally, it'll be like all the dedicated fans going to see it on the first weekend, and then it drops off. But we're going to talk about Solo, a Star Wars story. Now, this movie is just nothing to me.
Yeah,
I mean, I'll see it, but
I don't know if I'll sit in the cinema. I, honest to God, probably won't. Like, even if someone else offers, I'll probably say no.
I'll still go to cinema, I think.
No, I'll wait for that to come on TV.
I like to see a train wreck.
I don't want to give that film money. Like,
I like to see a train wreck though.
I get that. I will definitely watch that. Either good pirate copy online, or like, I'm just gonna throw. I'm literally
going to put the dolphin noise over that.
Yeah. Good. Or I'll wait for it till it comes out on TV, like, because you know we'll be out in like 4 months probably after it comes out. Yeah,
something like that.
So not bad.
I mean,
but
so it starts.
It's just a film that we don't really. No one really wants this though. You know what I mean? The thing that was so great about Boba Fett and like Han Solo and characters that we didn't know anything about was the fact that we didn't know anything about them, and it was like interesting just thinking they're a badass character. I don't need to know their backstory.
But now I want to touch on something here, because like, it's Star Wars fans, I'm starting to realise, are a salty brood. We really are.
Pick and choose.
We're not quite League of Legends, but we're getting there.
Yeah.
And a lot of issues that people seem to have now is, why is this? What's the backstory? Everyone seems to need a backstory for everything. Yeah. Now there's almost this thing now of like a little bit of mystery is almost, well, not all the time, but misinterpreted.
Yeah, and it's like that was the thing that made it so great. Like in the original trilogy, was the fact that you was like, oh, I wonder what this person's backstory. It doesn't matter. I'm so enthralled in what I'm watching that I don't care about that stuff after just questioning it. Like, moments earlier.
Now, a lot of people don't like Star Wars: The Last Jedi. I'm one of these people.
Still haven't seen it.
I know, but you know certain spoilers that I did not spoil for you.
No, I came across them online. I came across them online. And it was a bit disappointing, but I'll still watch the film when it comes out on TV.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know with this one. It's just it's gone over my head completely. It's like there's no need for it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just, it feels like they're trying too hard to make it cool and badass.
Yeah,
but like only in the settings. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, the acting. The main guy, I don't even know his name. I don't even want to know his name. Don't tell me. If you know it, don't tell
Like,
me.
yeah,
I don't
like
wanna know
his
name.
monologue at the beginning of the trailer is like there's no emotion at all.
Yeah. It's
Han
disappointing.
Solo had emotion. He had that kind of
Like-
nonchalant thing of whatever.
Yeah.
But there was still emotion to his character.
Yeah. This guy feels like he's just faking.
Literally.
You know what I mean? Like his emotions.
Yeah, literally. And I think that definitely shows it in the first part of the trailer.
Yeah.
Next you see like the crew that's been assembled by Woody Harrelson. I mean, Woody
Yeah.
Harrelson's always a delight.
I actually really like him. He's quite a solid actor.
He's
really.
one of my favourite actors, truth be told.
Quite diverse.
He is quite diverse, but he will always be Tallahassee to me. But yeah, he's assembling a team. We got to see some shots of that, and one person that of particular interest that I am looking forward to seeing in this, and probably the reason I will see it, is Donald Glover, Childish Gambino as Lando Calrissian.
Yeah. Again, Lando, another one of those characters that, like, I don't really care about his backstory. Like, he seems like a cool guy, but like he has that traitorous side to him. It would be nice to get stuff, but I don't think it's necessary.
See, I think they were rivals.
He hasn't been brought back.
That's true, but I think I think
for the
him and
middle
Han
ones.
were rivals because
Yeah.
he won the Falcon off him at a game thing.
Yeah,
and all
I get that.
And like, I don't think it's necessarily. I think he's going to have a heavy role in it, but I don't like as long as they don't make it entirely origin about him. Like Donald Glover has the charisma to pull off the classiness of Billy D. Williams.
Yeah, totally.
In the original trilogy, and it would just be interesting to see how their kind of friendship grew to get to where you see it in Empire Strikes Back. Alright, he does betray him, but it's the fucking Empire.
Yeah, he's not just going to be like, no,
Oh,
Vader.
yeah, literally. Nah, I'm just a guy that runs a city, Vader. It's fine. Yeah,
I have no real power here.
exactly. But I think he could do well on that. And there's like an alien creature that you see pop up, and I'm wondering if that's a younger Maz Kanata.
I was wondering that too. If it isn't, I'll be a little bit disappointed. But
Literally.
if it was, say for instance, just like someone that's same species or that knows her, it'll be a nice nod. But if it should be Maz.
Yeah, it should be Maz, because we need a backstory for everything because of Star Wars.
Well, no, it's just nice to link it, you know.
And then we get to see Chewie, which is quite cool. And then we're on the Falcon. I mean, you can tell from the tone of my voice. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not excited, and honestly, a lot of people didn't like The Force Awakens. I really enjoyed The Force Awakens. A lot of people didn't like Rogue One. I really enjoyed Rogue One.
Yeah.
And then I was stupid enough to think, oh, you know, like Disney, that money, they know what they're doing. They can get it sorted. We won't get a bad Star Wars film.
It's literally
Well,
because they don't have a Star Wars like universe, like
Literally.
in terms of like the studio that the MCU has. You know what I mean?
Well, they do. They have Lucasfilm, don't they?
They do, but it's just like
But Kathleen Kennedy is evil.
It's not run the same way that the MCU is. Like, you need someone that's passionate about a project, that knows all the source material, that like lives and breathes it. You know what I mean? Someone that can weave stuff together. Someone that can think of stuff from like previous.
Honestly, in regards to The Last Jedi, I would personally say that is the issue of not giving JJ the trilogy. He's got 1 and 3, but he should have had the trilogy because JJ's an incredible actor. Actor, what the hell am I about? He's an incredible director. JJ Abrams. He's got vision. He can drive a plot forward. I really like what he did with the Star Trek movies. Again, people not a huge fan of 2. I really enjoyed it.
I can't remember if I've seen the whole thing.
Benedict Cumberbatch, Reese Khan.
I don't think I've seen the whole thing. I think I fell asleep watching it.
Because it was not to your take.
It was just late at night. You know, one of them.
One of those ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like them. I think he can drive something. And alright, let's not bring Lost into it because
that was a bit of a clusterfuck. They just didn't know when they were getting cancelled, so they just had to just throw stuff together.
I like the polar bird at the beginning. I was just like, oh, this is intriguing, and then it let me down. But yeah, I mean, what did you think in reality?
Well, it's difficult to like put into words how I feel about it, but I don't don't know. It's just I'm not excited. It's just I feel like the actor was miscast. I feel like everything else about the film like is almost at the state that I want it, but as a fan seeing it, but I don't know. I feel like they're just trying to throw like action into it for the sake of having action.
Yeah,
and like I get they're trying to evolve the Star Wars universe, so it's not just lightsaber battles and riddles being spoken by like a little green guy, you know.
Oh,
like, I miss Yoda. I do.
Watch The Last Jedi, for God's sake.
Yeah, I know about that. But yeah, I just it's not piqued my interest in the way that it should as a Star Wars like spin-off.
What would you say the highlight of that trailer was for you?
Oh God, the highlight was the terrible acting and how much it put me off the film. In all honesty.
Oh, okay.
Like he just looks like he's faking all of his emotion.
Yeah.
I'm
seeing this film for Lando, man.
Honestly,
literally, Lando was the highlight for me.
I think they should have just done a Lando film that featured Han.
Yeah.
In all honesty, like I would have preferred
in a cameo role.
I would have preferred to see that. You know what I mean? They could have, even if they had just. They did what they did for Tron Legacy with his face and just like scaled it down to when he was younger, even if it didn't look quite right. You know what I mean? I felt that would have been better than having a non-actor as Han. You know?
Yeah, I get that. So I guess neither of us are really hyped.
No.
Not at all. Okay, we took a bit longer on this one, but I feel like
it needed to be.
I think people want to hear rants as opposed to good things. I think the world is a negative place, so let's continue that with the last trailer of the week. A film that I had spoken about potential in on podcast 2.
In theory, this film will always have potential.
Not from what I've seen.
Okay, let me rephrase that. Not this film. The concept of a Venom film will, in theory, will always have potential.
Exactly.
But you always have that. It might not work in the back of your head.
All right, so let's go into it. So the Venom trailer. See, now the opening kind of like speech bit. The everyone has something, a breakup, a death, an accident.
Relatable to like a lot of people. You know.
Yeah, very relatable, and it's very core to kind of what Venom symbolises and what a lot of people kind of struggle with.
See, I like the imagery used in the trailer, just in terms of like the slow, like you're getting a sense of like something big has happened, you know, you don't know what yet.
Now this is kind of what I would expect from the beginning of a Venom trailer. However,
ambiguity.
I'm not liking this MRI thing because I see one of two things for this. One, he's got it and he's being experimented on, in which case
that probably shouldn't be touched yet.
Yeah, because that almost sounds like Agent Venom vibes, and if he's playing Eddie Brock, then he should be Flash Thompson if he's being Agent Venom. But then we don't even know that he's actually Eddie Brock. Like, people keep saying Eddie Brock, but there is nothing official, I don't think. Actually, maybe there is now at this point. It must be a trailer.
I suppose.
But yeah, it's just like, so straight away I'm like, okay, like this is kind of what I'd expect, but and then we move on to the next bit of the trailer, and we kind of see the symbiote.
Yeah, it looks like a terrible render of the one from Spider-Man 3.
Do you know what I think they did? I think good old Amy Pascal over there at Sony, right? She went into her raw footage of sorry, not raw footage, all the CGI footage of the Venom symbiote in this thing that was unused in Amazing Spider-Man 2, and then I reckon she just said something like that in a container. Yeah,
probably, yeah. That would not surprise me.
It's honestly, it's just a bit. I mean, it all looks really gloomy at this point as well, which again, Venom's story is not a happy one. I don't want it to be all light and bright.
Of course, it's got to be done in a like Deadpool-esque way, but darker, you know?
Yeah, not in a fourth wall breaking sense, but in a sense of like
the blood and gore and like the way he acts, you know what I mean? Like his language.
You need to feel the terror when you see Venom. So far, I'm not feeling the terror.
Yeah.
Now, I think this trailer was incredibly rushed because that scene with the cars blowing up, there is no reason. If you look at it, the way they are flipped, there is no reason at all that those cars are being flipped. Post-production, you're going to see black and red tendrils everywhere, flipping that crap over.
Yeah.
why release it? I get that you're trying to not show things for the movie, but up to this point, you're not giving me anything about this incredible character.
You could have had a close shot of his face, and then in the background, like you see the after, like as the cars have been smashed into, like, and they're flipping. Then it would make sense without having tendrils. But
literally, and then I mean, as we get in, it gets worse and worse, and then just more lab shots.
Yeah, I don't understand the whole like action film vibe they're trying to hit.
With
like,
literally,
it's like Hollywood is just pressuring people to make like action films, even if they're not action films. They just want them to feel like that, like car chases that like seem out of place, like his random office scenes and like bits, and it's just like, why is he running like through a forest?
Literally,
like, you know what I mean? Like, what is this stock footage?
Because they finished filming it 2-3 weeks ago.
Yeah, so they haven't put any post-production into it like properly.
Literally, and then,
other than touching up.
And then you get that final scene that I'm 99% sure is going to become a meme.
Yeah.
Where with Tom Hardy screaming on the bed, and he looks
like he's being sucked off by a demon.
Literally,
like, and it's terrible.
I can't tell if it's a hair or a tendril. To the left of his neck, but you can kind of see something.
It's like freaking the end of a needle that's been stabbed and broken off in his neck.
And it's just like, sorry, when does the Venom symbiote do that to someone?
Yeah.
You don't lose your mind.
Like we've
it
seen,
preys on your darkest.
Yeah. Like fears and
not fears.
Emotions.
It's emotions. Yeah. Like it fuels your rage and your anger.
Yeah.
And it constantly fights to take control. But it's not like that. Almost looks like they're trying to do some sort of that jittery kind of shot of his head moving like that, fade to black, come back in, and it'll be Venom. And I don't want that. I want to see the tendrils overtake and him becoming a big hulking mass.
It's like Spider-Man 3. As much as I hate the Venom in that, the actual scene where he transforms, I feel like was done well in terms of like how you think someone would react to that happening.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like his acting, not so much, but you know what I mean? The way he moved when he was like, crouching, grabbing his head, like stretching and screaming, you know what I mean? Like, because it's taking him over.
Yeah.
Like, that's what you want, but you wouldn't want someone just,
literally,
like twitching, you know what I mean? Like,
and then you get that scene, it cuts to black, and then you think something good is coming. We get the face, which in what looks like almost spider webbing.
Yeah, like honestly, that was probably, I was like, okay, maybe they'll fade the mask in around it or something. You know what I mean? Like fade the head shape around it and just something like that, you know? But nope, turns into a V.
Yeah.
Cool.
And there's been a lot of people defending this, and it's only a teaser trailer. They're not going to show Venom. Go and find me a recent superhero movie, and don't say it's defying boundaries, because I'm not taking any of that bullshit.
Yeah.
Right? Go and find me a superhero movie teaser trailer that doesn't have the superhero suited up in some capacity. Alright, say to me Venom's not a superhero, neither is Deadpool, okay?
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, G. I'm getting pissed about this. I'm going to do one of those rants that people are going to watch and laugh at me for,
yeah.
But this movie, there is no point to this goddamn movie. Now, I know I said on podcast, was it 2? No, it was 1. On podcast 1, I said, yeah, Tom Holland's going to be in it. I'm excited for it now. No.
Yeah,
right?
As soon as the trailer comes out.
Literally, no. I don't want this movie to happen. Sony are just going to butcher another villain. Another amazing character and villain. And one of my favourite characters. And then they're going to drag Carnage into this shit.
I have faith that if anyone could be a believable Venom, Tom Hardy. But at the same time,
do you know what? I don't. I think Tom Hardy's a phenomenal actor, but it's not what I'm looking for in Eddie Brock.
I think that he has like he could get the mannerisms down, the look when he's like CGI'd. You know what I mean? I think he could have the right attitude.
I want him to be built like a brick house.
I get that. He should have like baned up, you know.
Literally, why didn't he bane up?
Probably because of all the steroids and HGH he had to.
Oh, did he take a lot?
Probably, yeah. I mean, like it's not confirmed, but look at his fucking size in that. Jesus Christ.
My God. I just honestly, I'm so fed up with Sony.
No.
Okay,
I do.
Now, I love The Amazing Spider-Man 2, but it is not a good movie. Okay, it is not a good movie. They have not produced anything of quality in some time, except Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle. That's supposed to be very, very good. I haven't actually seen it. But they're not producing quality films anymore. The reason they did this thing with Marvel was to save their asses with this franchise. And they've decided to spin it off in this way that's unrelated to Spider-Man, but it's adjacent, but apparently Spider-Man is in it, and apparently it's an MCU movie, but then the next day it's not an MCU movie, and then it's all connected, and then it's not all connected, and then it's adjacent again, and then I get this trailer, and I just had enough, man.
I understand. I empathise.
Right, so I actually listened to something today talking about how apparently the ending Easter egg is to do with something quite big in the Venom mythos, like the after credit scene, to then take it with a massive grain of salt because it's probably not true, but then it goes into like Venom 2.
Okay.
Why are we doing this? I don't want a Venom movie without Spider-Man.
Yeah, literally, unless they're introducing him at the end of the first one, there's no need to make a second one.
How does Tom Holland fit in that?
Literally.
Like, honestly. I mean, I know films can turn out drastically different than trailers. Look at Suicide Squad. Suicide Squad had one of the best trailers of the past, 15 years.
Yeah.
But the movie was terrible. I loved it still, but it was terrible.
It had moments.
So, I mean, again, we're not a fan of this trailer.
Yeah.
What was your highlight?
Highlight? I don't know. Probably the opening part of the trailer up until the monologue-y speech bits sort of slowed down. Because you sort of up until that point, I think I was still kind of this has potential. I'm liking what I'm seeing, in terms of the way they're presenting this character to me, before he's been venomized, and it just went downhill from there. So if I could honestly just have viewed that and stopped, I would have.
I don't blame you. I think for me,
that would have been a better teaser.
I would say my highlight was when it ended, but I'm not gonna be so cliche. So I'm actually gonna say a scene that we said looked bad. The symbiote in the case, because it's literally the only
the only scene
bit
that
of
Venom
Venom
to see
that we
a
got.
Venom symbiote, really?
Literally.
As disappointing as that
we
is.
don't even know if that is the Venom symbiote. That could be another symbiote.
Yeah.
Apparently they are adapting Planet of the Symbiotes and Lethal Protector.
Okay.
So he has to fight other symbiotes. Yeah, in this, apparently they've taken inspiration for that for this movie. But yeah, Venom is an incredible character, and unfortunately he has not been given his time in the limelight at all for people who aren't complete comic nerds.
Yeah.
Well, no, he's still, I think, a fairly popular character, but to the uninitiated nerd, I think you may not know him so well, and this movie is going to do nothing to better that.
Oh, of course.
And it's just a shame because he's such an incredible character. And again, they're putting another one of my favourite characters into it, apparently Carnage, and that just makes me more angry.
Just out of question, do you know anything about casting for Carnage?
I heard Woody Harrelson.
Okay.
Because I think he is in it.
Okay.
In an unspecified role.
If he is,
that's bang on.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, as we said, we love him as an actor. And yeah, the only person I could picture playing a better Carnage, and I think we've had this discussion because you want a younger Carnage, don't you?
I wouldn't mind, say for instance, a 20-something, maybe 30-something.
It's just because you want Jerome from Gotham.
Yeah, I would love that.
See, for me, it's the guy that played Rorschach in Watchmen.
Completely understandable. When I saw him as Rorschach, I was literally college.
Literally, he has Cletus Cassidy just written all over him.
Yeah, you just look at him and just, he's so good.
But how hyped does this got you then?
Again, at the start of it, really hyped, but as it went on, I just sort of fell out of what I thought it was going to be, and just didn't really care by the end of it. I'm sure if they release another trailer and it has the special effects done, and they've got some tendrils and tentacles and shit whipping out, you know what I mean? Going, well, like, you get to see his face, then yeah, I'm sure I'd love it, but and I'd be a lot more interested. But until I see that, like,
see, as I said before, for me, like with this, it's got me less optimistic about the film, a lot less optimistic. But at the same time, I need to remember that, as I said, this was finished filming about 2-3 weeks ago. Post has barely been going on.
When is it due
it's
out?
just on October.
Okay, fair. Not
Yeah, I mean that's kind of standard for a movie, I guess.
Yeah.
But you know they're doing that. It could redeem itself, but I wish they hadn't released this trailer.
Yeah.
And they just did it because they wanted to get on the hype that everyone had released a trailer this week, and they wanted to get it out for Black Panther so they could attach it to it in cinemas.
Yeah, pretty much.
And
so
it's
then
just
it gives
like,
it more hype.
literally, and people,
That's all they
like
want.
to the average
Hype and
cinema
money.
goer, they'll be like, "Oh, Tom Hardy, new film. Yeah, I'll go see that."
Yeah.
Get the hype. But honestly, I just wish it hadn't been released. It just gives me more doubt on what's going on at Sony. I mean, I have no faith in Sony.
Oh,
in Sony
of
Pictures.
course.
Keep up your PlayStations, but everything else just
Yeah,
abandon
yeah.
because it's done.
Yeah,
It's
pretty
done
much.
now.
Pretty much.
Amy Pascal, no, please stop. Just let Marvel have it.
Yeah, literally. Let them have all the rights to their own fucking property.
Exactly. Like you are gaining nothing.
You're literally postponing the greatest like franchise of films like that could possibly be.
Literally.
Like, or one of them at least. Like,
Definitely, yeah.
Definitely like top 2 comics, like easily, because there are
Literally.
already really 2 that could do like a big film universe.
Batman and Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Well, that's been our kind of breakdown of the trailers this week, what we thought. I know we kind of didn't go into as much detail on Infinity War and Deadpool.
But,
As I said, I feel people kind of want to hear us rant more than they want to hear us
yeah, they
say nice things.
Yeah, they know that those 2 are probably going to be better anyway, so yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Infinity War speaks for itself, and Deadpool was hilarious. It speaks for itself, you know. But yeah, we're going to wrap it up here. It's been a little shorter than our normal ones, but yeah, we're just faring with the time. We just wanted to cover the trailers this week, really, because they were a big deal.
Let's end it on a bit of a nice note. Hopefully Venom isn't going to be as bad as Spider-Man 3, because let's face it really can't get much worse.
I'm getting a
than
Fan 4 stick, right?
Oh god, no, I'm thinking it's going to be better than that, but
It seems to be largely set in woods and a lab.
nah, well yeah, but you know, hopefully it'll be like substance-wise, it'll be a better film.
Fan 4 stick. Yeah, we'll wrap it up here.
Yeah.
I have been Calamity Hatcher.
I've been that guy, Jesus.
Thank you for checking it out. Please like, share, subscribe, all that jazz.
Yeah.
And keep coming back every week for fiery conversations and topical nerd news.
And classic banner.
And classic bants. Rants and bants. Oh no, sorry, that's taken.
Oh god.
I love that guy. But thank you for checking it out, guys. And yeah, have a good evening, because that's what it takes to be infinite.